Hello, hello, hello. This is Rocket from Rocket's Podcast. And as usual, I just want to ask you, how are you doing today? And before I will start talking about today's podcast, I am going to play a song. There you have it. Um, my topic for today is about don't fall for demands to be unselfish. And this is not my own thought. This is actually from a book by Vernon Howard called Psychopictography. And why am I going to read a paragraph from a book? Because it makes a lot of sense, and beside, my brain is mush, and I don't want to do a podcast when I am really, really exhausted. So bear with me, and we're gonna go ahead and start talking about don't fall for demands to be unselfish. Another hypocritical mortality is when other people press upon you a false sense of duty. They tell you what you owe them. Think. They tell you what you owe them. Don't fall for it. The simple truth is they want something from you, though they call it by a noble name. Well, that is really, really true. You owe them nothing, which I agree. Your first duty is toward yourself. Understand that is really, really true. That before you owe anything to anybody, your first duty is toward yourself, and that is what you call your inner freedom. That is the same as saying that your first duty is toward the truth. And I am a true believer of that, because the way I reckon, that's why I don't rely on people. I pretty much rely on myself, because I don't want to owe anything to anybody, because people are really good at telling you, well, you owe me something. That is, to me, it's not gonna fly. So anyway, here's an example. A woman asked, this is off the point somewhat, but what attitude should we have toward people who planted those false ideas in our mind, who use us for their own selfish purposes? Simply see that they are asleep, which they are, because you know what? With the right mind, will not tell you that, oh, you owe me something, so you're gonna have to do something for me, because that is, to me, is making you feel guilty. Someone misinformed them. I believe in that, just as they misinform you. So there is no one to blame. But once you see that you were fed false idea, it is your heroic responsibility to smash the painful pattern. Don't pass it on to your children if you really love them. And that is actually the part of the book in now that I am thinking about it, that is my own observation on a lot of people, because it's like my sister in the past. I will do something for her, but I will not ever ask her to do something for me, because when I do something for other people, it is my genuine intention to help them without nothing in return. And then I came to understand over a period of time, when my sister will come around, she will ask me, "Can you do something for me?" I stop saying no. I don't want to do. I start saying I don't want to do anything for you, because what you're doing is always asking me to do you a favor, and I have to say she doesn't like that, because she was upset, and it doesn't really matter to me, because when I recognize that I don't owe anything, I don't owe anybody anything, because I don't like, I don't know, I don't like people holding me for something that it shouldn't be there. Does this make sense to you? If so, say hi, send me an email, whatever, saying that it makes sense to, and even if it's not, hey, feel free to email me anyway. There you have it, and as usual, this is Rocket saying, have a wonderful day. Bye.